Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Harihi Om. Everything belongs to Ishvara. That is why this Upanishad names is Ishavasya. And this mantra is also Ishavasya Mantra. Because this Upanishad at first proclaims everything belongs to Ishvara. But my mind says, no, this is mine. That is mine. Those are mine or our. The whole life passes on in a deception, in a delusion. Mine. We forget that everything belongs to Ishvara. Becomes egoistic. But we forget, but we should know. Everything needs an Aadhar, base, container, holder. The ego expresses as I or mine. That also needs a base or container. In that container, contained thing is ahankara. If I am not there, where is the concept of mind? But thing, in reality, it is something opposite. First we say, my book, my house, my clock, my husband, my son. And then there we try to establish our I. This thing, whatever you are having, whatever, each and everything, if everything is snatched one by one, what will remain? Your post, your social status, your temple, your mosque, your church, your religion, your family, your lineage, Vamsa, Kula, that millions of mine. Among it, I want to be established. And in reality, what happens, when everything goes up, what I think that belong to me, when everything gets destroyed, not everything, just part, I think I am getting destroyed. The gist of the whole Ishavasya Upanishad or Íśopanișad, the gist is everything belongs to Paramatma. We are so egoistic about our body, external beauty. Everything belongs to Paramatma. Because the birth was not happened in my wish. जन्म मेरा इच्छा में नहीं हुआ. Suppose you are making a house. As you want to make, it will be. Suppose the house got the consciousness. Then it will also tell I. Then he will not acknowledge or appreciate the constructor of the house as Malik, as owner. Then the house will tell that whoever has made me is my slave. He has served me. Unfortunately, house has no Chaitanya. We have Chaitanya. But who knows that house has no Chaitanya? Because Chaitanya is one. There is a lot of gradation in the expression of consciousness. Lot of gradation. And generally people say that human being is the highest expression of consciousness. There may be some doubts or maybe I don't know. But we try to discriminate according to our state of mind. हम लोग अपने तरीका से विचार करते. As previously people used to say that tree has no life. In the birth, in my birth, where I had my own wish, and if I start claiming it as I or mine, it's a misunderstanding. Before my birth, nobody asked me. Even before death, anyone will not ask me. Not even death will ask me that whether I will come into your life or not. मृत्यु आएगी तो बस आएगी. In the birth where I have no wish, that is not my birth. In the death where is no my wish, जिसमें मेरा इच्छा नहीं, that death is not my death. जिस जन्म में मेरा इच्छा नहीं, मुझे कोई पूछा ही नहीं, तो जन्म मेरी नहीं हो सकता. जिस मृत्यु में मेरा कोई इच्छा नहीं, मुझे पूछा तक नहीं, कोई भी न मृत्यु ने मुझे पूछा कि मैं तुम्हारे पास आऊं, और वो मृत्यु भी मेरा नहीं हो सकता. क्योंकि मृत्यु में मेरा इच्छा की कोई मूल्य नहीं. There is no value of my wish in the death. So in between life and death, what about is there, what we called as a life? How it become mine? Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji says, which has no adi, means starting or beginning, और जिसका शुरुआत मिथ्या से होता, which has no end. In between portion is also not there, it is mithya. जिसका शुरुआत नहीं है, जिसका अंत नहीं है, तो उसके बीच जो है वो भी नहीं है, वो प्रतीत होता है. It's an appearance. It's a deception. And we forget birth and death. And we forget it by knowing. जानने के बाद भी भूल जाता. Suppose you want to make a bridge on a river. The land of the one side of the bank of the river, it doesn't belong to you. The land in the opposite side of the river, that is also not yours. So how the bridge can be yours? How is our condition, you know? When we tie any animal into a post by a rope, that roams round and round and round and round, circling the post. And it thinks, I'm free. Because, you know, it can roam. Like this in our life, we create a lot of delusion. जीवन में बेसिक निर्णय आपका नहीं. सपोज आपका क्रोध आया, क्या ये आपका क्रोध है, आपका निर्णय है? कभी आपने ऐसा क्रोध किया जो अपने किया? जब क्रोध होते हैं तब आप होते ही नहीं. कुछ भी आपका निर्णय नहीं. Suppose you love someone. Is it possible that ये आपका निर्णय है? Then you can love anyone and everyone. But in reality, we love something or someone, and we don't love something and someone deliberately. What I mean to say, everything happens, you know. Suppose someone we want to love, but we can't. And someone we don't want to love, but we love. भूख लगती है, नींद आती है, सुबह नींद टूट जाती है, बचपन आता है, फिर कब चला जाता है. But how? Nobody asks. If we say also that, सपोज बचपना को बताया कि भाई थोड़ा वक्त रुको, बचपन को, it never stops for a moment. Where are you? But we tell, suppose I am a young man, or I am an old man, etc., etc., etc. One day, one monk was seated उनके झोपड़ी में बैठा हुआ था. One person came and started asking, how you are so much calm? You have nothing. Only a thatched hut. No furniture, nothing else. How you are so much calm and cool? The saint asked the person in reply, having everything else, how you are so much restless? I am calm, peaceful. You are restless. बस बात खत्म. If I start asking that, why are you so much depressed? So much anxious, why? So much doubtful, why? The person replied that all those anxiety just come. You don't know how it comes. हम संसारी है, चिंता आ जाती है, चंचलता आ जाती है. The saint replied that peace of mind also comes. ये मन की शांति भी आ जाती है. उसमें गौरव कुछ नहीं. बट ये लोग तो छोड़ने वाला नहीं. He asked, show me the path. How I will be calm, cool, peaceful like you. साधु और क्या करे? The saint replied, just give up that idea that you are doing something. If you are restless, you feel, just be. But with the full of consciousness that I am restless. Watch it. Be a witness of it. Nothing is in your hand. Don't try to be peaceful. It's another delusion. Who wants to be peaceful they become more restless. Whenever we want to be anything, we can't achieve peace. पूरा जिंदगी भर हम लोग कुछ ना कुछ बनना चाहता, होना चाहता, and we lose our peace of mind. Just leave everything in the hand of Paramatma. But remember, ये भाग्यवादिता नहीं, that everything is destiny, 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 destiny. What I told, it's a full of understanding that without his will, not a single leaf of a tree shakes. That is Ishavasya Mantra. Science says Prakriti is everything. Prakriti sab kuch karwa raha hai. Nature is everything. Prakriti sab kuch karate hai. Science says. But Ishavasya tells everything is Paramatma only. In this way, our false ego goes and we become Paramatma. Small ego merges. और परमात्मा की भावना की जन्म होता है. You just think, science and dharma, not religion. This time I am using the terminology dharma. Science and dharma tell the same thing. But the basis of science is mechanical. The basis of dharma is Chaitanya, Chetana, consciousness. Once, Swami Lokeshwarananda ji, who established Narendrapur Ramakrishna Mission, and was the secretary or president of Golpark Ramakrishna Mission. He was a famous orator, Premik Sadhu bhi the. When publicly any religious talk, religious circumstances was banned in Russia, Swami Lokeshwarananda ji used to get invitation from Russian Science Congress to speak about Vedanta. Some scientists asked him that what about your Upanishad says Marxism says sometimes the exactly same, means the gist of the two things are as if same. What is the difference between Marxism and Vedanta or Upanishad. He smiled and replied, Vedanta accepted divinity, but Marxism not. That is the beauty. The concept of divinization, concept of divinity, concept of consciousness, Chaitanya ki dharna. That is the essence of all Upanishads. And that is the gist of this mantra and Upanishad.